Hello, welcome in and welcome back to 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. We're going to get into this general love message. Thank you so much for joining me. Allow me to read for you. I appreciate it. I'm going to start with the 1212 makeshift. Let's get into it. See what this love message is. See what the collective needs to know. Heavenly Creator, bless this video. And bless the collective and myself with a truthful and resonating message. Thank you, and thank you. Let's get into it. What is the love message that the collective needs to know at this time? We got leave coming out, collective. First word out, leave. Okay, what is the energy of this love message? What does the collective need to know? Leave, I miss us. Okay. All right. So somebody that chose something else or someone else, they miss you. Period. It's coming out. The person on your mind does miss you here. They may have, again, walked away. Ooh, look. No more tears coming out. No more tears. Yeah, this person misses you. They don't want to cry anymore. Or be sad anymore. Look, you walked away. Oh. Someone in my collective made a head over heart decision here. You walked away and got this person missing y'all. Missing you. Yeah, action. Turning up in the deck. Yeah, I'm going to take it to action. Right above Sagittarius. Showing itself. Yeah. Oh, collective. I got the energy of, head over heart, having to do what you had to do here. Well, just know the person on your mind misses you. Could be thinking about taking action themselves. What else? What is the energy of this love message? What is the love lesson, love test, love journey, love life? Absolutely. This connection led someone in my collective to their spiritual awakening, help to make you more aware of your gifts here was what I heard. But it's all been about a lesson, a test, a journey, and whew, look, 11:11, divine time on the bottom of the deck. It's all been divinely orchestrated, if you will. Everything that has to do with love, this person on your mind, and the things that are happening, collective. What else does the collective need to know? That's nice. What else regarding this love message? Please and thank you. Let's see what's on these two stacks. Look, messy family member. Oh, collective. All right, so you or the person on your mind could have had a messy family member. Listen, that divine time did not stay interfering with this connection. Telling lies, again, minding everybody's business but they own. And that too. Realizing who these people were or accepting these family members for who they were is a part of this test, a part of the journey. What else? Divine time. It's all working out. Yeah. According to the divine, high vibrations showing themselves. Yeah, everything is working out according to the divine, collective. I know, yeah, true self. So that you can learn true self lessons here. It is so hard being without you. Yeah, so your person can learn some life lessons here. Somebody's person is having, what is this? Ooh. Dark night of the soul, possibly a phoenix rising. Yeah, a lot of awakenings happening through the course of, again, what has been this lesson, test, or journey with the person on your mind today. What else? What else does collective need to know? My toxic ways ruined this connection. Yeah, it was because they was toxic. They they had to learn lessons about how to treat people, what was good and what wasn't. And I'm hearing it just like that. I don't know why, like what possibly was spiritually good and what wasn't. These could be who these messy family members attached to, the person that's on your mind. Ego. I focus too much on self-pleasure. Yeah, this person was taught that from the messy family members, that messy mama, messy grandmama. Yeah, they were taught that, you know, no one else mattered but them, and just how to be closed off. You know what I mean? Through childhood trauma, drama, and oh my goodness, all type of situations. Yeah, but this person is struggling. It's so hard to be without you. It's still here on the bottom of the deck. Oh, with the fact that you walked away here. Someone in my collective made this head over heart decision. I'm getting where you were forced to. Somebody was forced to leave, take an action. Maybe not in the direction that you wanted to go at the time, but you knew that it was time. You knew that, you know, again, you didn't have a choice about this in order to keep your vibrations high, in order to keep yourself on what you know is, you know, your frequency here. Yeah, collective, they were low, on a lower vibration than you. Their family was messed up. Look, yeah, and you had to stop the cycle. That's all it is. Yeah, some of my collective completely put an end to this cycle with these egomaniacs and, oh my gosh, karmic family members and hating ass. Oh, collective. Let's get some oracle cards and go further into this 12-12 heartbreak and love tarot. Let me put this deck away. Where is the deck? All right, listen to it. That's what I was driven to first. We'll do clarifying life situations. I'm going to shuffle them, and we're going to go further into this. Leave, I miss you, no more tears, action, love, lessons, tests, journeys, and love life. A messy family member, toxic ways ruin the connection. Ego, ego driven and ego based decisions, only interested in self pleasure. And it just, someone in my collective got to a point where you couldn't take it anymore. There was something else again about divine intervention and it being time for some type of step to be taken or move to be made. And when you made that move, collective, listen to your guidance, your spirit team and things like that. It's what started this ripple effect for somebody. This ego death, that phoenix rising I picked up on, this karma for them and their messy ass family members. Yeah, let's clarify the situation here. Clarify this. Reading further for the collective, this general love reading. We got clarifying life situations. It's a dual deck, guys. Love and career. We're going to be using it for a love reading today. Clarify this. Love situation. Clarify this for the collective, please and thank you. First card out, stop and reflect. Listen. Stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. See what I mean? So the pause, the distance, the breakup, something like that, that's confirmation that things are being divinely orchestrated. You know, it was time. It was time to, just what it says here, have this reflect moment to realize that maybe you're not the same person you were when this started, collective. You have grown, you know, you have come through what was an awakening of your own here on this journey, on this love journey. What else? What else? Clarify this message for the collective, please and thank you. Clarify this love message for the collective. Yeah, what else? Yeah, this person ain't happy, man. They look, commitment. Yeah, because they ready to commit. They're not happy right in this energy of you. Listen, you being forced to walk away from them, forced. What are these ego deaths and awakenings on this person? Is breaking them into these realizations here. Lifetime, life perspective, realizations. Commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development. See? Yeah, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Listen, the journey. This is all a part of you and your person's journey here. You know, collective, you may be more in tune. You may be more aware, which is why you're here with me. You know, things have been confirmed for you through this 1111 divine time card that the divine is working. You know, God has your back on this. But the question is about, I feel, you know, the person on your mind, where they are right now. You have some that are still struggling through what I got was major life awakenings, you know, through these development. That's what it says, developing on their journey, learning their lesson, taking a test, you know, all of that. Yeah. But it's again, it's divinely orchestrated, all while you work on the mission that you have as well. You were supposed to introduce this person to true love. Look, see what's real. You were supposed to introduce this person to your level confirmation coming off of that phone, to your level of reality or your level of spirituality or something like that, collective. So that helps with this with this realization excuse me, an awakening that they going through right now. It says, see what's real, observe with clarity. True insight lies beyond the surface, an inner vision. Yeah, you man, you introduce this person to someone's person spiritually, to things that they had never been exposed to. You know, everybody has not been in contact with what are these high vibrational divine beings, collective. You, if that's what you are, you know, and I tap into a lot of that energy because you often, you know, come into lives, and whether it's friendships or relationships, I know we're talking about love today, but it's a lot about your perspective, and again, your light and your aura, and just that touch that you have that starts to affect the things around you. In this connection with this person here on your mind, coming into contact with you, this person had never considered commitment before. This was somebody that was non-committal. This was somebody, again, stuck in their ego, only wanted to, was concerned with pleasing themselves. I got people that was taught that actions and being like that was okay. That's how you know that the journey, I feel like, is you and the person on your minds together. It's because you're learning and they are learning as well. You know what I mean? But it's because you always was on this level of truth and light and, you know, love, and you just kept it real with them. That just keeping it real with them exposed them to things that they had never been exposed to. Yeah, their family members messy, their mama lie, you know, they hear shit like that. So coming into contact with somebody like you that was real, that was secure in their spiritual beliefs, you know, that was obviously you know, your light exposed a lot of the demons and dark energies and shit like that attached to this person or attached to their family members. And I'm telling you, whew, it's deep. We got rising flames coming out. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. See what I mean? You see this fire signs coming out. Yeah, I'm a fire sign as well. But I'm telling you, it's your passion. It's your love. It's your light that opened up the person on your mind's spirit, that opened them up to take the next step in their journey to fulfilling their purpose. Yeah, to ending some of these family curses. And man, oh my goodness. Whew. Family curses. I got where somebody's family members are, you know, they draw their influence and their energy and stuff like that from deities and dark entities. Man, y'all, I'm telling you, collective, your energy exposed and allowed the person on your mind to even see all of that. Yeah, you might have knew it. You might have told this person, look, flames of passion. Let the flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful of the fires they may ignite in your journey. See what I'm saying? Yes, this is a soulmate. I feel like all of this fire coming out is confirmation of, you know, twin energy and just this deep, deep passion here. We got flames mentioned twice. But I'm telling you, that light of yours exposed a lot of hidden and secret, man, dark activity going on with and around your person here. Yeah, that's why, you know, that's why being mindful. of the fires that might get ignited. Yeah, burning shit down. Because I feel like the person on your mind, you know, coming in contact with this level of love and light, you know, it and being forced to change. Someone in my collective being forced to change as well, probably with self-love, self-worth, those types of things. Man, this person don't want to let that go. This person, you know, I feel like knows that they'll never find someone else like you for someone here. They know that, man. They don't want to let this go. Let's get a little further. They don't want to let this go. That light of yours has helped this person to what was their life purpose and things like that as well. Yeah, look, fully immersed. I can't make it up. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. Stay in the flow. Yeah, this person does not want you to walk away from them. You know, they are willing, somebody person here is willing to do this work. They don't have a choice. You know, they were thrown into as a series of events, you know, that started with you walking away, somebody taking the action to leave, making a head over heart. It started this series of events for your person. This awareness, someone's person. This is all. Oh, I just got to cleanse energy off of that as well. Off of that water card coming up there. It says grove of unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. See what I'm saying? Your person no longer wants to be binded to these messy ass, dark ass, clearance rack ass, as one of my favorite readers likes to say. People, whether they family, friends, whatever, I'm telling you, that's what that fire is doing. Coming through, burning down all of that old shit, all of the old habits. Look, adapt to transformation. Yes, yes. Somebody, your person is going through a collective, but it's about this transformation for them. Adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. Listen, these love lessons, this love journey, this test, yeah, it has been all about growth. Somebody's person here, I'm telling you, they're emotional. Now, here's another card. Next card got the water on it here. It's giving me emotional with that one. It's giving me crying, like feeling things that they never felt before. You know, parts of their heart chakra. Yeah, they heart chakra unlocking. You know, pieces of them being open that had never been open before, collective. This is beautiful. Yeah, they'll never be the same. After coming into contact with you, the person on your mind here in this reading, oh, they'll never be the same, man. Never. What else? Clarify this further. What else? What else does the collective need to see and know? Wow. We have to know what this person wants to say. Clarify this further. Let's get a couple more clarification cards and then I have to. It says planning. The planning phase. It says plan wisely. Planning. Yeah, plan wisely. It says cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. Listen, planning the whole while going through what are these changes, this transformation. It says development and realization, clarity and truth. These are all words that have come out on these cards. The entire time they're experiencing that, they're also planning, being very strategic about a way to come back towards you. Look, to be able to get things back on the right track. It could have ended badly for someone here. 12-12, heartbreaking love tarot. When I say that, I just mean, you know, arguments, fight. It just things you could have went your separate ways on what are bad terms. This person does not want that. The person's energy I'm picking up on here, it is, you know, things that no longer serve them are being burned away by this fire, you know, Holy Ghost and fire. I literally got that. Somebody's person is spiritually open and developing in a way that they never would have if they had not come into, oh my goodness, connection with you, collective. Yeah. All the while these things are happening, they still being strategic and planning on a way. Like I said, it says right track. You are going in the right direction. So just keep moving forward. Steady progress. Yeah, that's what the card says. Yeah. Yeah, divine timing. Things are going to according to the divine. This person needed to learn whatever lessons these were. This was. So did you. I got someone in my collective learning a lesson too. This ego death, whatever. This clarity, man, it's necessary. They're still strategically planning to come towards you. They don't want to lose you, collective. They don't want to lose you. It says sky of clarity. Seek clarity. It says, soar into the boundless sky of clarity, where insights are as infinite as the azure expands. Yeah, seeking clarity, being strategic, planning, wanting to come through. And what is this clear and truthful energy? I got clear intentions off of that card. It's such a beautiful card. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the eclipse of concealment. It says secrets emerge. Yeah. Yeah. Secrets emerge in the rhythm of cycles. The hidden is unveiled. Await the reveal with an open heart and open mind. Yeah, collective. Yes. So in time, as this person has, what is this awakening? You know, as they complete whatever karmic cycle, I'm telling you, you ended one. Someone leaving, walking away, as I said, began this collective of events that just started taking place here, and somebody's person, they going through this flow. I'm telling you, in the level of clarity and truth and open and honesty, you ain't used to this, collective. You ain't gonna be used to this. Look, this level of stability. Wow. Bottom of the deck, roots of stability. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being. Yeah. Establishing a stable base from which love can bloom. Listen, this person knows where their stability is. This person knows now that you you are not just this eclectic and extra crazy. That's what I heard for somebody. Maybe you, I don't know, wear a lot of crystals and a lot of, maybe you are just heavy on that. And they thought, their family members was talking shit. The mad ass, weird ass family members, the messy ones, yeah, they talk shit. That you burn sage and smudged and I don't know, somebody in my collective, you got that mat that says check your energy before you enter this space. Yeah, like I'm telling you, all of that just started to bring forth and reveal all type of shit on these people, man. Your person, they're not. I feel like somebody's person is not running from that. They can't, as they're being pushed through these development, pushed into this truth, and oh my God, this transform, all of that. They can't run from the fact that they mama, daddy, whoever this was, man, are just happen to be just messed up human beings, got whatever they got wrong with them, traumas, and they can't run from it. It's all coming to the light. It's all coming through. Oh, for your person here. I gotta see what this person wants to say. 1212, heartbreak and love. Heartbreak and love tarot. Let me get some statements. I have to know what I want to say. Let's see. What does this person want to say? Okay. Good one, y'all. Oh, I got one right here. Let's do these. Oh. Hold on. The deep love. Let's do the deep love oracles and see what this person wants the collective to know. This energy here that's being forced into this change, man, this transformation, that's having relationships and connections that no longer serve them, whether they're platonic or romantic, be burned away by what is, this fire of change, be washed away by what is the, oh man, the refreshing truth, and clarity for somebody's person. This is amazing. You hear me? But you'll know, collective, you'll know again by the the level of, again, truth, clarity, purpose, everything just, I feel like those are the things that you'll connect with to know if your person has gone through these changes. If this is the person that, excuse me, will return ready. Is strategically planning to return ready. Somebody's person is. Let's see. Let's see what this energy, oh man, has to say. Look at polish on the bottom of the deck. It says polish. It does forge stronger bonds through mutual polishing. See what I'm saying? Just polishing up y'all diamonds. This person probably was a diamond in the rough. Probably still needed to go through the the shining process, the tumbling process. That's what this is. All while you already was shining, shimmering, collective. There were things I feel like in your person's past, especially with their family and things like that, that you may not have struggled with. So you didn't have those steps to take on y'all's journey, y'all's love journey. Let's see what this person wants the collective, what the collective should know. That's how I got it, because these are actually not statements. So I'm getting it, what you should know about your person here. We got that polishing, this relationship. What should the collective know about this relationship? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. What should the collective know? It says mirror. It says mirror, collective. Be mirrors to each other, reflecting the truest selves. See what I mean? All of this has been about you and your person coming into your truest selves. I told you the polishing is still there. That's that polishing card on the bottom of the deck about you may be already being on a certain level of truth, and your person needing to develop that, needing to come to that, needing to see that, things like that. Yeah, you two mirror each other. What else? What else? Unconditional. Unconditional. Give unconditional love without the expectation of return. See what I mean? There were a lot of expectations possibly you had within this collective that you had to come to into what was reality energy, is how I hear it. Of what this person could and was and was not capable of at the time. 12-12 Heartbreaking Love Tarot. And it's just they were not capable at the time because they had never had this type of connection or relationship with what is a light being, yourself, someone like yourself. So I feel like that's what that is. Yes, they did love you, but they oh man, it didn't match your level at the time because somebody's person was not capable, because they had to run into you first and go through this first and to learn this lesson and to pass this test and do things like that, collective, for things to go ahead and again come through in the energy that someone here really wants. Someone here, my collective, wants this commitment energy from their person that just needs confirmation that this change, this transformation and development is taking place. And for someone, it is. 12-12 Heartbreaking Love Tarot. It definitely is. It definitely is. All right, let's see what this third one is. Then we'll get some tarot. Vows. I can't make it up. Vows. Vows are the bridges between hearts. Look at the wedding rings. Invite me to the wedding. This is beautiful. I'm telling you. Just allow your person time. Allow yourself time as well for someone here. But they'll be back in the energy that aligns with yours. These vows, to form what is this strong and stable bridge. I heard family for someone in my collective. That's beautiful. Yeah, shield. Find protection in love. Be each other's shield. Yeah. And be your shield. Somebody you can trust. This is beautiful. It is. That is beautiful. Yeah, now I'm gonna push it because now I have to at least one, and then we'll grab the tarot cards. I have to. That's what you needed to know. That's what you needed to know, collective, about y'all's connection. I have to know what this person wants to say to you, and then we'll get into the tarot cards. 12-12 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. These are called Love Tarot, and these are statement cards. Please, 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 with maybe one or two messages. What does this person want to say to the collective? Please and thank you. What does this person want to say to my collective at this time, based on where they are on the journey of the cards? Please and thank you. First message, collective. You're my soulmate. I said that's what type of energy this was. Look, it must be written in the stars, because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You're that. I mean, I picked up on again what was that soulmate energy early on. It's just that, you know, this test, these lessons, things like that, this development, look lost. I feel lost without you. It has to happen. It just has to happen. It's divinely orchestrated, collective. That's all it is. But this person loves you, man. You're the soulmate. I can't help it. Let's get one more. 12, Heartbreak and Love Tarot. What else? What does this person need to tell my collective at this time? I'm going to put them away so I don't keep going. What do they need to tell you? Still listening. Oh, I still listen to the music you shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. Yeah. Yeah. Still connecting to your energy. That's why you can still heavily feel them and you still think about them so much. No, they have not moved on. They do love you. Again, they're someone's person. They've just been going through what is this journey. What are their steps? What is they test, karma, lessons, so that they can come back in what is this vows energy, but on the right frequency, or, you know, as their best version of themselves. As the card said here, this is beautiful, y'all. Tarot time. If you are enjoying this message like I am, you know what to do. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. It helps me grow the channel. Thank you, and thank you. I appreciate it. Let's shuffle the tarot cards out here a little bit and see what else. Oh, such a beautiful message for the collective in this message. Tarot cards. Let's do it. You're my soulmate and still listening. Those are the last two I pulled, so we'll do some clarification over those. How about it? Let's move them up here. I know they don't match my other cards, but so let's move them up so I can have room to put the tarot cards down. We'll get a couple of tarot cards because I love the cards, y'all. I just love the cards. All right, and then we'll close this out probably with a confession. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we got what they wanted to say. We got what they needed to say. I'm sure I'm going to want a confession, but let's clarify this. You're my soulmate card. Please and thank you. Clarify this card for the collective. I'm telling you, you living in this person's head rent free. They have not moved on, was what I got. They still listen. Look, the Two of Pentacles coming out towards Virgo, Capricorn. They are just going through, again, what is this? Balancing time or trying to get stable. I heard a lot about stability. Being able to come back. And what is that stable energy to offer? What is this you know, love that is a shield and that is protecting. And listen, someone's person here, that Two of Pentacles with the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, the alignment and balancing is necessary for them. That's how I got it off of that Two of Pentacles. But that doesn't stop them from knowing who they love and that they love you. Clarify this Two of Pentacles, please and thank you. I can't make it up. Virgo, coming off the Hermit, but this energy is in that time. Again, what I keep hearing was of realignment, cleanse, transformation, things like that. So they may be staying quiet. There may be, have been this breakdown in communication where you were talking to them, something like that, collective, but it stopped. Again, this Virgo energy here towards Virgo Capricorn energy coming off of the Pentacles. Allow that time, because the Hermit, again, it is about that enlightenment and enlighten their path, if you will. Them taking the necessary steps along their journey or their path. Do not interfere. That's what I got. That's what I got. They will be able to return once they got it all together in this energy that aligns with yours. Let's get one more. I'm following the Hermit. The Page of Pentacles coming out. Be able to come back with this offer. One that is, tangible. That's how I heard it. One that is significant. With that Pentacle coming out, we went from the Two of Pentacles to the Hermit. Now we the Page. They may have to start over from the beginning, as this is new energy to them. This level of truth, this realization of soulmates and love, all of that's new to your person. So this is a new start here. I'm getting it as small. It may start small and then have to grow with some bottom of the deck. Yeah, another page. But it will be at least stable. It will be at least stable. They will be at least stable. That could also have to do with mental health, with that the Pentacles being earth element and a lot of grounding energy coming off of that. We're talking about a new level of stability. Now let's do still listening. New level of understanding too. I got over there. Now let's do still listening, clarify, still listening to the music and to connect to your energy here. Yeah, because they sad. Five of Cups, sad, depressed. I told you I got that somebody was crying. Oh, goodness. Collective, they hurting. You could be dealing with what is this ego, watching stuff go up on social media that says differently, for example. 12 to a heartbreaking love to a road. But I'm telling you, they got a lot of regret, honey, over man, even what they didn't know. Someone's person. Yeah. Even though they didn't know and still was going forward with, they still got a lot of regrets. Some things they just had to learn. Things they had to let go. People they had to let go. But that's why, they're still very emotional, connecting to your energy. With that Five of Cups. Next card out, Three of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of grounding energy coming out that could have been a part of what has been your person's development. A lot of grounding energy. But while they said listening to the music to connect, all they can think about is working on things with you. Again, making things right. Getting back on what showed as that right path energy. No longer trying to be in this player energy. King of Wands in the reverse, right above the King of Cups. This person regrets that they ever put you in a third party or made you feel like, family or work. Anything came before you, because they are madly, in love with you. Yeah. And hate that things didn't work out. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So depending on where your person is in the journey of the cards, I mean, it's either they are still sad here, reminiscing in that energy I'm getting with this still listening, or they are, again, what is in this deep, like shadow work and oh man, illumination energy, like really, really seeking their truth and clarity here so that they can come back in with that pentacle, with that offer, with that ring, with that. This person is still really sad and just, confused. Look at the Seven of Cups. Sad and confused. I feel like that regret weighs so heavy that they don't know. Yeah, Knight of Swords in the reverse. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Cap over that still listening. They are maybe early. in their journey, because they are still so upset and just so devastated that, you know, yeah, confirmation that they caused, you know, you to walk away from them for someone that they they don't want me to talk about it. Let me sip a drink. 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, that they were willing to choose so much other stuff over what was real love. Man, that they went in and kept going through whatever indoctrinate, you know, just this dark shit that was taught to them. And oh man, yeah, that energy is still real regretful. Yeah, I gotta get 2 confessions here is how I'm hearing it. 1212 heartbreak and love tarot. That's what I got on my tarot cards collective. I'm telling you, they either, you know, at this point where they're willing to go ahead and look in the mirror and do this shadow work, or they're still, you know, very confused and just deep, man, in this sadness and regret and stuff like that. But I want to know what both of those energies want to say to you before we close this out. Yeah, again, if you've enjoyed this message the way that I have, because I truly have, hit the like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. And I appreciate it. Let's get... What was that hidden truth deck I had? It's right here. Let's do this naked truth deck and get a couple of confessions from these energies that have shown themselves here in this reading. Again, collective, thank you for allowing me to read for you. I greatly appreciate it. I have shuffled them. I'm going to cut them. And we're going to get 2 messages here for confessions. You're my soulmate. What does this energy want to confess to the collective at this time? Please and thank you. 1 message. Please and thank you. What does this energy want to confess? Please and thank you at this time. Want to? Oh, all right. What does this energy need to confess? You are my soulmate. At this time, there it is. There's the 1 message. What this energy needs to confess is my finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Getting their money together, getting their life together, trying to turn things around so that they can come with what is that pentacle, what is something that of significance, you know. Again, I got it as the ring and the vows and what is this proposal, but it's a lot to do with stability and this grounded energy that they can actually account for and show to you, collective. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This still listening. What does this still listening energy want to confess to the collective? They want to say it. What is it? What is it? Look, man. They miss you. They miss you. I miss. Look, I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch, man. I'm in my feelings. I told you. Deep in their feelings. I'm in my feelings today. Deep. Deep in there. I feel like this could be that energy where I said this level of emotion and crying and, you know, they heart shock or stuff like this. This person ain't never felt that before, man. They miss you so bad, collective. They sick. Ooh, that energy is sick. Look, they didn't think you would walk away. I didn't think you would walk away. Yeah. Yeah. So there you have it. There you have it. The naked truth coming out. That is what I have, collective. Thank you again for joining me for the message. Until we meet in the next one.